Hello, I am tatocat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Alice in Stardom. Last time we painted with Mary, discussed how each of the contestants sing, and we are just about to go on stage ourselves. Let's see how we do. Let's continue. Indeed. What is it that I want to express? What is it I want to sing? The sun has hidden, the skies are gray, I can feel the chill coming, but I'll brace through it all. I can hear my voice whispering through the wind, cold remains even if we don't meet again. When the snow falls, my heart will skip again, I'll remember our days again, those memories will be with me. I got an achievement for that. Cold feet. Don't know what that means, but I got it. Should I be like Cherry, sing for a person who means a lot to her? Or be like Mary, sing for the crowd that watches her? Maybe yet I should sing like Taylor, minding only my own feelings, venting them to my heart's content? Only when I step up to stage do I come to discover that I have never even contemplated this question. How should I sing? For what reason do I sing? Who am I singing to? In the first 2 weeks, I've just been shocked. The moment I stood here, I didn't know what to do. I just did what I could, trying not to screw up. Maybe my skill was too low. I had too much going around in my head, just trying to keep up with the beat to reach every note. But now I'm getting better. I know I can command my voice. I have control over the pitch and timbre, the amplitude and texture. I've learned a lot from the others. I've developed an arsenal of techniques I can use, maybe even to improvise variations to the melody. When the piano melody sounds, I wonder how to start. This is important. I'll be setting the mood for the rest of the song. But I'm lost. I still don't know how. When the snow falls, my heart will skip again. I will remember all our days again. Those memories will be with me till I'm old. It's strange because the more I ponder, the harder it becomes. When I just let go, the song takes me exactly where I should be. Maybe it's a sad thing, not having a style that's mine. I don't have anything in particular that I want to express. You know, I really wish I could lead my audience just like Cherry, Mary, and Taylor. But maybe being led by the song itself isn't so bad. The melody takes me deep into someone's reminiscence. Young days, going to parties, having fun. There are so few constraints to limit her. Like a caterpillar building its cocoon, everything seems possible. But once locked inside, fear churns. What if she can't become anything? What if she always remains an ugly worm while everybody else becomes bright butterflies and take flight into the wide skies above? Those are the dark nights and cold winters, metaphorical, yes, but so real in her mind. Then someone takes her hand. She can't see, but she can feel the warmth holding her. She's being dragged out into the light. She can feel her new wings flutter off remnants of her old coat and broaden to their full span. She is now engulfed in sunlight. It is no longer cold. It is spring. The scent of flowers fills her nostrils. By instinct, she flaps those wings. By instinct, she flaps those wings. Winter leaves. Winter comes again. All that's left are memories. The person who saved her is gone, but she'll still remember. Somewhere in the snow remains her savior's footsteps. Knowing this alone gives her comfort. She too has flown away. I too fly away. I blink. The snow is gone. No caterpillars, no cocoon, no butterflies. They were all my imagination, built from the melody of the song, the words that formed the lyrics. I didn't have a self when I was singing. I became the protagonist. The story becomes mine. Who is the audience? I don't know. The ones in the seats? Behind the TV? My boss? Friends? Family? Myself? I don't think it matters in the end. To me, singing is singing. It's fun, using my voice to bring meaning to notes and words that aren't my own. By singing, I connect with the thoughts of others. I feel what I cannot under normal circumstances. And is that not the purpose of art? To communicate feelings that are difficult to express, even to people who may not share your experiences, culture, or even language. It's something that transcends all boundaries of society. It is art that helps us empathize with each other, brings harmony despite our differences. Knowing this gives me purpose to continue. I can't help but smile at the audience who finally claps after my performance has ended. Another nice performance by Alice Carroll. I'm sure we can all relate a little to the themes expressed in the song. But with 4 wonderful performances from our contestants, it'll be a difficult choice to eliminate one of them. Let's decide during the commercial break. Stay tuned, we'll be back with the results. You're actually smiling, kid. My boss waits for me at the doorway to the prep room, making me nearly jump in surprise. I suppose I'm actually happy with my performance? Well, it really isn't bad. And here I was feeling good about myself. Her cold statement doesn't give me much hope, huh? Were you perhaps expecting me to praise you? It wouldn't hurt. Ha ha ha. I noticed even my boss' harsh comments aren't doing much to sway my mood. I know I did well. It isn't something that needs to be verified by others. Exactly. You can't expect people to tell you you do good. Because they won't always do it. And sometimes they'll tell you do bad just because they're mad at you. Or they're jealous of you. Rather than your performance, I think your mindset is even more worthy of praising. Mindset? In my opinion, idol is a marketed phenomenon. An idol can be ugly, can lack talent, but so long as you promote her to a divine status, she'll be loved. The only thing is, she first has to believe this to be possible. You mean, no matter how poor your abilities are, objectively speaking, to still believe you're the best of the best? Something like that. A person with the belief that they are omnipotent can become a god. A god who doesn't believe themselves to be omnipotent, on the other hand, will cease to be revered. That's philosophical. When you get to my age, you'll start having some theories about life. I don't know if I appreciate that kind of philosophy, but regardless, I'll try harder. I want to be loved by the audience because of my ability to engage them, not because of some artificial promotion designed specifically to target the crowd's psyche or whatever. After my conversation with boss, I joined the others in the prep room to wait. Out of curiosity, do we not know the boss's name? Is that why we call her boss, or do we just call her boss? Because we just call her boss. I joined the others in the prep room to wait for the results. Mary and Taylor are still staying quiet from their previous conflict, while Cherry is making some idle chatter with a stage director. So, everybody did well in the performance just now. I don't know about that. I think I could have done better. Strange to say, but I'm in agreement regarding my own performance. You don't have to say that about yourselves. I'm sure we all had a tough time deciding who would advance and who will be eliminated this week. The results now lie in my hands, and I must say, they are close. Very close. The winner of this week is Cherry. Our professional judges and the lay audience on our comment boards both comment on the strong, genuine emotions you've expressed in your heartfelt ballad. Congratulations, Cherry. You've advanced. Coming in second place? Well, this is a little unexpected. This just goes to prove how much she has improved. Congratulations, Alice Carroll. You've also advanced. The simple take on a highly relatable song has resonated strongly with our audience. Over the weeks, you've developed a unique charm, making you now a forerunner for victory rather than the underdog from when we first started. Great job, Alice. I don't think I heard him right. I actually made it to second place. I don't know how to feel about this. Be proud, Alice. You deserve it. I don't know about that. Mary's actually right this time. I can feel the confidence in you. You don't need to hide it. Do we look like the type of people to be upset by being jealous? Of course not. Then all you have to say is, thank you for your support. I'll continue to work hard. Thank you for your support. I'll get better. I'll work very, very hard in the future. Taylor puts her large hand on my head, ruffles my hair, giving me a rare smile. I hardly know she's capable of showing. Good. I look forward to seeing your improvement. And today, the two facing elimination are Taylor Warren and Mary. Please come onto stage, Taylor and Mary. How do you feel about standing here today? Do I really have to answer this question? Taylor may not be speaking to the mic, but I can still tell that's exactly what she's saying. After all, that fits her personality perfectly. Mary delivers her a glare and takes the mic into her own hands instead. I thank everybody for the chance to be here, is what I should say. I guess at this point I have revisited my strategy of acting like an idol I have thought people like to see. In all honesty, I've always felt confident about winning. I know I'm skillful and there shouldn't be anything stopping me. What I haven't considered is the true meaning of being here. What are my own feelings about the words I'm seeing? What are the feelings that the songwriters are trying to express? I think maybe those are also things I should have considered. If I were to have the chance to return to the stage, that's what I would like to answer. I know this sounds idealistic and practical, but that's what I really think at this moment. Considering how Mary is, I can only imagine how much it took for her to say all this. She has always valued professionalism above all else. I'm sure at this moment she probably feels selfish to be using the opportunity to express her thoughts. Still, she has gathered the courage to say it. She has gathered the courage to revisit her own ideas of what being an idol should be. This truthful side of her can only be described as admirable. I want to become an idol, not just cut out from the same mold as all others. I want to bring something new to the industry. This may be arrogant of me, but I think there would be no reason for me to become an idol if I have nothing new to offer. Facing eliminations made me realize this. For that alone, I'm glad. You guys have given me a wake-up call. I would have no regrets, even if I were the one to step down from the stage today. Thank you, Mary. That was very motivational. Do you have anything to add, Taylor? No, that was perfect. Taylor looks over to Mary, offering Mary her hand. Mary widens her eyes, but takes it in her grasp. One of us will have to go, but the memories is something that'll stay. Agreed. Alright, now I must announce who will be eliminated from week 2 of Supernova. I'm sorry to say. Mary, you have been eliminated. Mary doesn't look upset. She calmly steps down the stage. Really, she's like a queen. She may have lost, but she is not lost. If anything, she knows what she wants even better now. I wish I could be like that. When Mary becomes an idol in the future, she'll be an inspiration for many. Wow. So the person we're after gets eliminated. Does the same person get eliminated each time? I wonder, or is it going to change depending on my actions throughout the game? I'll find out later. And then it was down to 3. After the show last night, it still doesn't really feel real. It's just the 3 of us, Cherry, Taylor, and myself, at breakfast together. It's so much quieter here without Mary around. Oh, Cherry, don't take it so hard. Somebody needs to get eliminated. It's so final though, like we're going to be torn apart from each other. Yeah, that's kind of the point of an elimination competition. Last one standing wins. Taylor, you could be a bit more sympathetic. Why? That's how the business goes. She didn't make the cut, so we all move on. I don't know why y'all are so torn up about it. It's not like she up and died. What? I don't want her to die. Yeesh. The sight of Cherry reminds me of a puppy crying for its owner. That's the same face she normally makes. Look, on the bright side, they'll probably invite us all for some kind of a reunion dinner or something. Yeah, probably at some cheap dive though. Producer's stingy as hell. That sounds nice. Also, there's probably going to be cameos for future seasons in store for us. Wow, I didn't even think of that. Makes me feel like like I'm part of the show's family or something. You don't think we should take a picture together? We can use it for a Christmas card. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's just track down Mary and we'll get it done. There's probably a costume department around here too, if we really wanted to accessorize. Can we dress up as Santa's reindeer? Ooh, I want to be Cupid. I don't know if they have that sort of thing. I wonder what Mary was up to. Last night must have been rougher for her than she's been letting on. I got another big day ahead. Maybe I'll find time to check up on her. Still though, I gotta get time to practice on my own routine, or they might cut me next. So, they're like, I need to practice for my own routine. Gives us no option to practice for my own routine. Let's go with our one-track mind of following Mary. What is this music? I don't know if it fits the situation, but whatever. I think I'll see what Mary's up to. I haven't seen a lot of her since she got eliminated. Whew, that was a stressful show. Things are really coming down to the wire now. I wonder what Mary's going to do now. She doesn't come to group practices anymore. Sometimes I see her rehearsing by herself, but are we all just supposed to move forward? Yes. These questions all ring in the back of my head as I stand in front of Mary's room. I knock at her door, hoping for a response. Quietly, I listen closely inside. I can hear her voice. She was murmuring to someone. So she is in there. I knock again with a little more oomph. Can you sit still for 1 second? I'm on the phone. I made out an exasperated sigh from the other side of the door. Well, Mary seemed to be, pretty much the same as usual. That was oddly relieving. And I already announced my presence, so all I could do was awkwardly stand here until Mary summoned for me. Thankfully, it wasn't long until the door swung open. Come in. With that low-spoken invitation, I let myself in. Sorry for making you wait. I was on the phone with my agent. Hi, Mary. How are you feeling? What does that mean? Don't tell me you came over here for pity. Well, since you got eliminated, we don't really see you a lot, so I wondered... You wondered what? That I'd be sitting here all day crying my eyes out? Please. You gotta give me a little bit credit here. That's not what I meant. I wanted to see you again, that's all. So bloody sentimental. She scoffed, folding her arms. Sure. I feel like she was judging me. She definitely was. Don't worry your pretty little head. The producer's keeping me around to talk to fans. And my agent's going to line me up with a deal to produce a solo album. I'd say I'm in good shape. Oh, that sounds great. Let me know when it drops so I can buy like 10 copies. Only 10? You wound me, Alice. We share a laugh. Mary seemed to be in high spirits. You're going to be an idol after all. Well, I wasn't about to go back and live on Daddy's credit cards all over again. And it's not like life's just over when you lose. You just go and do something else, yeah? I mean, I'm famous now. I got fans, so I figure I made it out okay. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I was really worried what would happen if I lost. I don't really have a plan, you know, so... You need an agent. I could get you in with my guy. She's fantastic. Absolutely cutthroat. Eh? Cutthroat how? She's a master at power plays, like making sure you only get the blue M&Ms, or so help them. What, seriously? Is that one of your requests? Me? No, I'm not crazy. They're all the same. Right. Mary and I hung out for a few hours. After dinner, relaxing at the lounge for a bit, I return to my room to sleep. It's been a long day. It feels good to be back here resting on the soft bed. I pull my covers to my shoulders and move into a comfortable position. The sheets smell of fresh lemony detergent, matching the residue of my minty mouthwash between my teeth. I close my eyes, ready to be further refreshed by my slumber. I awake to the first light of day streaming through my curtains. My alarm has yet to sound. I turn it off, feeling rested enough that I don't need to sleep any longer. The air smells fresh. I take a deep breath and letting the oxygen fill every cell in my body. It's a new day, and with it a new adventure awaits. Just thinking about all that has happened is making me excited. Yeah, I'm nervous, but I think I'm happy. Let's try hard today too. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Good morning, Cherry. I did. How's breakfast? That's good to hear. You'll feel even better after you've filled your stomach. The piggy sausages are delicious. I guess I'll go for pork sausages with hash browns this morning too. Those would go well with a fresh fruit salad and Greek yogurt to round it all up. Gosh, with an appetite like this, I'm going to get real fat in no time. You're basically eating nothing. Also, I don't like Greek yogurt, so I can't agree to this. Love hash browns though. Not that I mind a little extra weight. My mom keeps saying I'm not eating enough. After I lunch, I head back to my room and watch a few episodes of TV until I get bored. What should I do now? So my options are now go to the dining room or hang out in the lounge. One is Cherry, one is Mr. Fridgy Pants. Well, let's go with Mr. Fridgy Pants because we're trying to get Mary's route. We'll see how that goes. Background is new. It lacks so much depth. All of these backgrounds do. I guess I can't clock the clock for only being right twice a day. To be fair. The atmosphere of the lounge seems like exactly what I need. As I step into the room, I see Jacques staring out the window holding a cup of coffee. Morning, Jacques. Oh, bon matin. Where'd you get that coffee? Let's be fancy with our French. Jacques turns around smiling but raises a finger. I know bonjour works better, but whatever. Actually, bonjour works better here. Oh, I thought I read somewhere that matin means morning. True, but in French. Most people say bonjour unless it's later in the evening. Huh, the more you know, I guess. Anyway, how are you doing this morning? Well, to be honest, I'm still a bit overwhelmed by this whole thing. The contest, you mean? I forgot to do his voice. Yet, some days I still can't believe that I'm a finalist on Supernova. Well, sometimes show business can feel like a fairy tale. The lowly wallflower intern who's miraculously given a chance to shine. It's almost like Cinderella, non? At least he didn't say Alice in Wonderland. I see what you did there, game. But you do seem a little out of sorts. If you like, I could stand to sit and chat for a while. It might be nice to sit and talk for a while. Actually, I'm inspired to go outside for some reason. Do we gain anything from sitting and talking to him? I don't think we do. We're just going to leave now. Actually, I'm inspired to go outside for some reason. So that gave us nothing. I never thought anyone could sing so much in one day. After listening to Cherry and Taylor practice at the same time for hours on end, I feel like I could just collapse. Between their lovely tones and soft background music, I'm surprised I wasn't lulled to sleep back there. But my bed looks so comfy. Just a little rest before tomorrow will be good. So what was the point? So would I have gained anything if I decided to talk to him? Who cares? It's okay. It's fine. No theme, really. If the prep room was quiet last week, then it's silent this week. Auntie, you sure look sad today. Has your friend ditched you? I'm not sad, I'm thinking. Thinking about what to do now that your friend is not here to help? I would like to rebuke him, but maybe there is some truth to what he's saying. Even if Mary hasn't been directly guiding me, she still has given me motivation and inspiration. It's strangely depressing with her gone. I think it's a good thing. Easier for you to win. Oh please, do I look like I care about that? I know Mary is trying to get Alice and I to become more independent, but it's hard, right? I really only joined because I thought I could watch the show. Well, Auntie is the only one who joined because she had to. I roll my eyes in response. Yeah, that's right. So please don't give me an excuse to bail out of this right before the show starts. As though you can afford to lose your job and pay for the damages. Who knows? I have a rich friend after all. Maybe she'd lend me money. Taylor chuckles, clearly amused by how I turned the director's words back at him. I guess that really leaves me no choice but to win this and make sure I don't have to go back to being an intern. It isn't that I don't want to become more self-reliant, but it's easier said than done, huh? Maybe it's the process that matters. Process? You should know about this, Alice. We've all seen your growth throughout the past few weeks. I admit I have a bit more confidence in my abilities now, but I really have no systematic way of ensuring my own improvement. I don't know if I'll just stall one day and find that I can't go further even though I have yet to climb up to the top. It's like how my mom says it'd be impossible for me to cook no matter how much I try. No, you just have to take the eggs out of the carton and crack the shell before it's fried. How can one think of that tossing an entire carton of eggs, cardboard and all, into the pan and soup would miraculously cook into anything edible is beyond me. Lucky thing was, Cherry didn't even remember or know how to turn on the stove, thank God. The show's about to start. Ready to head over, guys? What can I say? I never feel ready anyway. Yes, boss. Welcome to week 3 of Supernova. With only 3 contestants left, today we'll decide who gets the ticket to the grand finale, who will be left behind. Are you ready for the cruel battle to come? Of course you are. We have all been waiting for this day since the very beginning. It's only right that we have a suitable theme to set the stage, presenting to you the theme of this week. Darkness. Yes, darkness will be the theme of this week. How will our contestants betray it with their voices? Let us lend our applause to the first contestant to take on this challenge, Raisin Cherry. Okay, we will stop here for this episode. I'll see you next time. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. I am tatocat. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.